What is up everyone, I am Phoenix, how are you getting on? Welcome back to Monster Camp, otherwise known as Monster Prom 2, of course. Yes, I am back with this game because you guys did seem to enjoy the last episode. So, if you want to see more after this episode, make sure to leave that like on the video and a comment to let me know. Let's see who will get today though. I hope a different one. I'm just gonna try to go for a different person. We'll see who will get though. I'm gonna go for a short game even though that is pretty much an hour still anyway. Hopefully I can keep up the voices for today. Gonna skip everything that we have already seen though. Let's go for a different character this time. Let's go for this guy. He seems cool. His name is Oz. Sure.
I hope I packed enough socks.
I'm sure you did, buddy. I'm sure you did. The Sword of Roar, King of the Lights. How can I not take that? Sketchbook, Soul Floaties, Swole, Chess, a very interesting version of chess. Book of Orgy, sure. Campfire Songbook, Sleeping Beauty Bag, Magic Mirror. Let's go for the Book of Orgy, because how could we not? And let's do... I guess we'll go for chess. Because it's different. One might say that the Monster Prom had hardened us on the highs and lows of love. Yes. But we've already seen this. Summer camp was no different. Let's see who we'll get this time. Out of these lovely characters. I'm kind of hoping for Calculaster. Or like the influencer guy or something. That would be cool. Alright. Which of these articles would you most want to read? How to headbutt a very big rock. My deep complex feelings about camembert. Is that cheese? I think so. Common mistakes when performing your first fertility ritual. Secret tricks to win at rock, paper, scissors. Fair. 50 facts about sequoias. Very illegal things I do if I... Wait. I do if in international waters. Strange, huh? My feelings about cheese. Headbutt, secret tricks to win, 50 facts about sequoias. Common mistakes. Fertility. I wonder who has the cheese. It's Milo! Hey, there we go. We got the guy that I was thinking about. What voice should we give him, though? Oh, that article is a favorite of mine. I didn't know you read it too, Oz. Maybe more of a soft voice. Ooh, that article is a favorite of mine. I didn't know you read it too, Oz. Yeah, that's good. I've often said that one's soul is a lot like camembert. A buttery outer shell, a sweet, gooey center. And it's easily perishable. Cool. Oz, I hope that you'll get more in touch with your inner camembert alongside me while we're at camp. I hope so too. We only have 3 weeks left to woo our crushes and conquer their hearts, so let's go. We don't have time to wander. We don't have time to mess about. We need to talk more about cheese. We need to find out more about cheese.
All right.
Let's go, Oz. You don't need to be nervous about this. Let's go to the lake. That's always a good place to start. You spend the day playing in the lake. Everything is fun until you're mesmerized by a strange song. It's the sirens. They try to lure you with their beautiful chants, but you know better and challenge them to a riff-off. They kick your ass, but you all definitely have a lot more fun. More specifically, +2 fun. Later, you're wandering through camp looking for Milo. Your therapist said you need to spend some time contemplating mortality, so hanging out with a Reaper counts, right? Sure. Oh hey, I'd love to chat, babe, but I've got a gig. Actually, why don't you come along? It's a lovely day for a reaping. And you get the privilege of watching me work. That sounds nice. Oh hell yeah, watching Milo lead a soul into the afterlife? That's gotta count as emotional reflection. You follow Milo to a rotting corpse, where the soul awaits. Hey little soul, I'm Death, but you can just call me Milo. Here's the bad news, you're dead. But the good news is, I'm going to take you to the afterlife. Let's go. You, Death, you have come for me? But first, you must listen to my tale. 'Tis a tale of woe, of strife, of courtly ambitions, for I was the Grand Master for the Mer King. Oh, another dead person with a tale. They always want to tell you a tale. People just don't respect or read times nowadays, you know. Go ahead, I suppose. I served the venerable Mer King as Grand Master. Days ago, the Mer King was attacked in his sleep. He survived, but became obsessed with the idea that the attack had been a coup. He killed me in his paranoia. But I saw the attack with my own eyes. The Mer King was not the victim of a coup d'état. My French is terrible. He was attacked by a vicious beast with the strength of 100 warriors. The beast, it was a doggish thing and covered in the thickest fur, and it pissed all over the king's chamber. The room was positively drenched. Strangely enough, the beast seemed to be rather enjoying itself, barking and laughing, and I heard tell that it was goaded on by a mysterious spectre. Well, that's another mystery. And to this day, I wonder if... Wait, are you even listening to me? This story is gripping, you should be paying attention. He's probably just talking to his followers. Oh, of course I wasn't listening. The story was way beyond my attention span. I was trying to figure out why I can't download your soul to my soul transporter app. That's weird. What if I change the setting? Oh no. Oh god, no. This better not be what I think it is. Hey Grand Maester, by any chance, did you ever trade your soul to a demon? Uh-oh. Trade my soul to a demon? I don't recall. I might have. Sounds like something I would do, but I can't recall the demon. That soul belongs to me, baby! Get ready for an eternity of Dahlia. 4 years ago I made a deal with that guy. He swore that I could have his soul when he died for the low price of 4 elf-themed pogs. You know pogs? Remember pogs, you guys? Poggers? Oh yes, it's all coming back to me now. Great to see you again, Dahlia. I forgot I traded away my soul, but I never forgot these bitching elf pogs. They were so sweet. Wahaha, such nice pogs. I was entertained by them for like 4 weeks. Then the next trend came and I forgot about them. But it was totally worth trading my soul. OMG. The shenanigans. I can barely cope. Dahlia, I need you to relinquish this soul so I can take it to the afterlife. I refuse to let this affect my rating. Sorry, Milo. I traded 4 whole pogs for that soul. I'm not giving it up unless you give me something better. I'm making a soul army and he's gonna be my first soldier. Shit, looks like Milo needs to wrestle the soul from Dahlia's demonic grip. Bargain with Dahlia and get the sexy Reaper, the recently deceased soul, that they deserve. He is pretty sexy. Shh, why worry about the one pathetic little soul where you can trade it for an entire soul album? How about 20 elf pokes? Make it rain pogs in here. I mean, the soul album seems convincing enough, I guess. Let's go for it. Not so creative. Whoa, an entire soul album? That's way more valuable than one puny soul. You've got a deal, Oz. Dahlia takes the album and tosses the Grand Maester's soul to you. Whee, says the Grand Maester. Meister. Throw me again. Dahlia rolls her eyes and leaves. That was genius! Obviously gave her an album in the soul genre, like Aretha Franklin or Otis Redding. A smart move, and clever wordplay, which I deeply appreciate. Holy shit, Milo just gave you a compliment. Normally that would make your heart rush with adrenaline and horniness, but strangely you feel nothing. You spent the rest of the afternoon helping Milo from a makeup tutorial, but just can't summon the emotion to applaud their objectively incredible silver eyeshadow look. Oz, you're acting super weird and cold today. What's going on with you? And hey, why don't you have a reflection in the mirror anymore? Uh-oh. I have to ask, Oz, do you have a soul? Answer honestly, because you're acting really soulless today. Shh, no way, you totally have a soul. You reach into your backpack where you usually keep your soul, but instead you find your Aretha Franklin CD. I gave my soul? Wait, that means you gave Delia... Oh, fuck. You traded Delia your actual soul album, as in the CD that contains your soul. Shit. Whoops. Obviously you chose to keep your soul on the CDs. You couldn't keep your soul in your body, because you treat your body like a trash can. Plus, CDs have lossless quality. Uh-huh. Frankly, ew. I'll have to depart, at least until you get your soul back. Without a soul, you're just mean and cold. Someone who's kind and hot. I can't abide that. No, Milo! Oh no, if you're going to flirt with Milo more, you need to get your soul back. And she's a firm believer in no takesies backsies. Damn it! You have to barter. You start on eBay where Bay Area Baby 2 Bait Love Forever agrees to trade you a Aretha Franklin CD for a rare meme compilation. Pretty good. Turns out Calculus loves rare memes. He says they help him fine-tune his humor algorithm. You trade the meme compilation to Calculus for 4,000 gold pieces. You trade the gold to your 3rd grade teacher. In return, she gives you a bloody cursed scepter she found in a ziggurat. Dahlia loves the scepter and agrees to trade at last. Finally. You finally got your soul back, but all this bartering costs you a lot. Damn! The opportunity to bond with Milo, -2 charm and -1 fun. I'm always low on charm on this game. I'm doing something wrong. Yeah, you can do this, Oz. Let's go to the camp dome. That day at the camp dome, you all play the classic children's game The Floor is Lava. With a twist, the floor is literally lava. You're all hopping here and there, trying to survive the dangers of, you know, lava. But then none of your teammates falls. Oh, one of your teammates. He's sinking into the lava, dying a slow, agonizing death. You offer a hand, but it's too late. Before disappearing under the hot lava, he whispers his last words. Oz, your hair looks great. It does. You gain +2 charm. We got it back, baby. That made no sense. There's little you love more than loving on Milo, so it's fun to see how many other people are in the same lovesick boat. This comment says the composition of your selfies is always so artistic. You should go into photography. Yes. This person says you post the most inspirational quotes. Day equals made. This one just says, hit me up with that Reaper dick, daddy. Well, assuming all Grim Reapers have dicks and are identifying as male is so 14th century Europe. You're right. You're right. But I'm flattered by the sentiment. I love keeping my fandom hooked on my aesthetics and thirsty for all of me. Who is this? I've never seen her before. Mix Belladonna, I was expecting to hear a conversation on owning your attractiveness, being true to your identity and historically monster lore, but what do I find? Exactly the conversation you just described, Camp Director Miss Weaving? I don't know, what voice should I give her? No, you on your phone, as always. Probably making blog posts on your TikTok page. I don't know, I'll figure it out. Camp Director Miss Weaving? Maybe if you got a social media page of your own, you'd be able to better relate to your campers. It really is the social hub. I don't want to hear it. I refuse to consider the possibility that online interactions can possibly help people form connections or express themselves, on the grounds that I didn't have the internet when I was your age. I am sick and tired of you campers burying your noses in your phones when you could be living in the real world, forming real connections, doing a real manual labor. As such, Belladonna, I am confiscating your Instagram account until further notice. No, she can't do that. You just admitted you're not familiar with the internet, so let me tell you, that's not how it works. You can't just confiscate someone's... What? My Instagram account is gone. It's just disappeared. How is that possible? I told you, Belladonna, I confiscated it, and there's nothing you can do to get it back. That can't be true, and it won't be true if you have anything to do about it. If there's one way to impress Milo, it's gotta be to get their Insta back. Your plan? Subject our minds to the mysterious trials of the House of Kapcha to prove you're worthy of retrieving Milo's account. According to the Instagram Terms of Service, any account ownership related dispute can be settled with a grand race at Murder Mountain. I guess? So bold! Of course, I always forget that Instagram is actually a portmanteau incorporating an acronym. Insta for instantaneous. Is that so? And Gram is an acronym for Grand Race at Murder Mountain. They dropped the second M around the same time Facebook dropped their D. Right. What? That's absurd. That timeline sounds suspect at best, and I refuse to participate in any sort of race. I have a summer camp to run. Great, I'll just let your Instagram know that you're forfeiting the race so they can restore my account to me. You're saying that to have an account returned, you must make it down Murder Mountain, even if there's no opponent for you to race against. I'm still in if you are, Oz. Sure, you and Milo take the perilous journey to Murder Mountain, where you're greeted by Instagram seniors executives beaming at you with excitement as they explain their rationale. Honestly, Instagram was always an elaborate scheme to get more people to participate in the grand race down our beloved Murder Mountain, but the whole thing just kind of spiraled out of control pretty quickly. Hey, you guys invented something pretty awesome, even if it was by accident. Since I don't have an opponent, is there any time limit on this? Nope, says Insta CEO, you just gotta make it down Murder Mountain alive. Sick! In that case, I'm going to go ahead and take my time. Oz, you drive, I photograph. Sure, I photograph. You immediately agree and hop behind the wheel of the official Instagram Grand Race Murder Mountain Racing race car, while Milo pulls out their phone and snaps a ton of selfies. They do love their crazy names in this game, don't they? Crazy long. Ooh, I love the way that lightning reflects off this lava as it's hitting my cheekbones. Fierce. Oh man, great leap over that ravine. I'm putting that vid in slow motion before I upload it. These pythons photobombing me are honestly iconic right now. Well, we did it, Oz. We made it all the way down Murder Mountain, thanks to your great driving and my great picture taking. You're welcome. Wonderful work, you two, says the Instagram CEO Murder Mountain enthusiast as he meets you at the bottom. Milo Belladonna, we are proud to restore your Instagram to its rightful owner. You and Milo post pictures of your death-defying yet romantic journey down the mountain, reminiscing about the great time you had way back 20 minutes ago. You always have these beautiful memories, plus pictures, likes, and comments on Milo. You gain +2 creativity and +1 fun. Nice. Hey, that's pretty good.
Pack some marshmallows? If anyone wants some.
Ooh. Oz seems like such a good guy. He's so nice. I really like him. Alright, let's sit here. Milo and Joey are sitting close to the campfire. Joey's looking supremely annoyed while Millie shoves their phone in her face. This should be good. Oh, hello, Oz. I've just been showing this delightful little quiz called Which Coven Member Are You? Do you want to give it a try? Do not humor them, Oz. This quiz does no justice to their actual rituals and tribulations my girls and I go through as Coven members. Oh, don't be so cranky. These questions are fun. Listen to this one. If you were a flavor of ice cream, which would you be? Answer choices are black licorice, birthday cake, tiramisu, and vanilla. Well, I'm definitely a black licorice, so dark and mischievous, but so sweet. But what does ice cream have to do with saving the world? This is all bullshit. Who knows? Maybe you could have a frozen dessert emergency. We all scream for ice cream. Okay, last question. What's your idea of a perfect first date? I think I'll choose a long romantic walk on the beach. It's a classic for a reason. The results are in. Are you ready? I don't care. Ooh, I got Joy Johnson Jojima. Oh, that makes so much sense. I'm such a Joy. What? No way. I'm Joy Johnson Jojima. There can only be one. The proof is in the pudding, darling. The pudding being magiquiz.com. Do you want to try? You know what? Fine. I'll take your quiz to prove that it's dumb and predictable and... Wait, I got faith? OMG, that makes so much sense. You're of total faith. No, I'm not. I'm literally actually Joy. Well, maybe physically, but in your soul, you're completely faith. You wear lots of black, you like animals and saving the world. It makes perfect sense. Just because Faith and I have some overlapping personality traits doesn't mean we're the same. Youch. You should probably step in and resolve this argument before Joy explodes everyone's eardrums. Is she a Faith or not? Convince Milo this quiz is part of an evil plot to undermine the Coven through identity crisis. Because of this, it is officially problematic. Teach Joy the importance of self-acceptance and help her to embrace her inner faith. Sure. What? But that's not the point. I don't have a self-esteem issue. I'm just not Faith. Oh, Joy, you don't need to hide your true self from us. Us, right. We'll love you no matter what Coven member you are. That is not up for debate. I'm not Fate. That's literally all there is to it. Joy, sweetheart, don't fight it. This quiz is helping all of us reach into the depths of our souls and understand who we truly are. Personally, I near exclusively use social media quizzes to learn important things about myself, so I can attest to its helpfulness. You're in a safe place. Are you sure that's healthy? Of course. For instance, the Myers-Briggs test helped me understand that I'm a debater, and the what the hell is a debater quiz helped me understand what a debater is. Let's not forget, let's review your Kardashian Sona quiz. It helped me really get in touch with my inner Courtney. So you see, it's true that you're not actually Faith, but maybe the real Faith was inside of you all along. I'm leaving. Oh well, sometimes self-discovery is a long, winding road. At least we helped push her in the right direction. Yes, we did, Milo. Ooh, us. Look what BuzzFeed just uploaded. These 5 questions will review your spirit pasta dish. I hope I'm rigatoni. Wait, which sauce pairs best with rigatoni again? You better Google it real quick so you can flub the question and end up as Milo's soulmate. It just shows that true love is possible, all through the power of impartial personality quizzes. Sure. Bring out your flask. I'll take a gamble. That week you feel like getting wasted, so you visit none other than Juan. Hola! You know, when I started making magical drinks, I never thought people would actually come to drink them. But hey, who am I to judge? Anyway, let's take a look at this one. Pair of beer boots. No idea if I got the recipe right. Want to try it? Otherwise, you always have the mystery box. I'll take the box. Yeah. The mystery box? So bold of you. Hope you're happy with it. No refunds. I don't know what that does. Protein shake. It doesn't look good though. There's spiders and worms in it. Notorious protein shake. It's just a bunch of magic bugs I was collecting and keeping in that cup. It wasn't supposed to be for someone to drink them. But here we are. They will probably swarm inside you and change all of your stats randomly. Oh no. Is that a good thing? What does Milo like? I mean, I think he likes... fun and boldness, probably. That's why it's called a shake, because they shake up your stats, not because it's an actual shake, you genius. I thought it was pretty obvious.
Oh, okay. But I get tipsy very fast.
Okay. This is the part where I leave you before you puke all over me. Ciao! Okay, was that helpful? I don't know. I don't know if it even matters.
I choose correctly.
You can't choose wrongly, Oz. Don't worry. Let's go to the manor. That day in the haunted manor, you accidentally stumble upon a cult meeting in the hallway. The cultists are wearing terrifying black robes, standing over a bloody body and chanting. You try to flee, but one of them shoves a flyer in your hands. The ink burns your eyes to read, but you manage to find the words, "New recruits get healthcare benefits with same-day sign-up." What? Sold! You gain a bunch of new cultist buddies, and your new insurance covers spontaneous +2 boldness growth. Cool! It is. You find Damien, Calculus, and Milo in the basement. They've discovered a secret room full of creepy artifacts, just like in the movies. And they're blithely fucking with all of it, just like in the movies. Blithely? It's blithely, right? What is up, me lovers? Me lovers? Milo here with another exciting unboxing for you all. This week, an authentic Iron Maiden with fresh blood coming out of it. Let's take a look. Whoa, a corpse impaled on some spikes. They've really gone all out on the details here. Let's see what features this corpse has. I've never given him a voice. I don't think I've seen him before. What kind of voice should we give him? Fuck, there's so much brutal shit here I don't even know what I like most. Maybe even deeper. The haunted dollhouse is constantly on fire and screaming, but this haunted television keeps showing me that I look like without a skin on my face. Huh, I can't choose. I am participating in this foolishness as well. I have found a rotary telephone that speaks with the devil's voice. I asked it if we might share a common ancestor, but all it will say is blood, blood, blood. And so I am at a loss at how to proceed. Oh well. You're wondering what kind of sandsy bullshit you should try to get your friend's attention, where your clumsy ass saves you the trouble by tripping over a power cord. You whack your head on some kind of large box made of glass and metal and it lights up to reveal a carnival fortune teller, proof that our future really is the dream of our fantasies. I don't know what that means, but I like the dummy inside is grinning like an insane person and obviously cursed. I am mildly disturbed by the fact that it is operating despite its power cord not being plugged in. Thank you for activating me, rasps the fortune teller. As a show of gratitude, I will answer any one question about the future. Be forewarned, however, the price for this forbidden knowledge is your soul. Again. Raise your hand if you have a soul. Nobody? Sick. Free future knowledge. Somebody asked a question. Well, I got my soul back, so... Oh, I have a question. Can y'all believe how lucky we are to be alive at this point in history? I think he meant a question for the fortune teller, friend Milo. Oh, no, the only thing I question is my own limits. Daily, as we should all. This is the opportunity you've been waiting for. Ask a good question so it will make your friends want to have sex with you later. What slang will be cool in 20 years? It's important to stay ahead of the curve. You know the future, why don't you tell us what question we're gonna ask? Pretty clever. No, that's pretty stupid, actually. Let's go for this. Hey! You'd be surprised how often I get that question, says the fortune teller. Very well. In 20 years, the most popular slang phrases will be cheesing the wheeze, fooling an asshole into thinking he's having sex with you when he's actually fucking a tube of Pringles. Sure. Poon Sextant, a gender-neutral alternative to wingman. Excuse me? And putting your jelly on the possum, a term for the popular future practice of putting actual jelly on possums. Also, all cowboy slang will once again be in fashion. You are welcome. I just spit all over my mic. Great. Finally, a term for my preferred method of deflecting unwanted sexual encounters. I'm not alone. And I'll finally be able to utilize wing purses of all genders. I'm gonna put jelly on so many possums. I don't think you're using put jelly on the possum correctly, Damien. It's not a sexual euphemism. I know, those were two unrelated statements. Ah, I apologize for improperly parsing your statements. Partner. Why the AD? Why the AD on his face? Oh shit, it turns out that Calculus is extremely passionate about Wild West slang. He spends the next several hours teaching you all to swear like cowboys. Great. You call Damien a low-down biscuit-eating cabbage thief. And he doesn't even stab you for it. You gain plus 9,000 gumption, whatever that is, plus 2 fun, and plus 1 boldness. Nice. Alright. See, this is the 30-minute mark, and we're like just over halfway, I think. Scout headquarters. That day, the Monster Scouts hike around the camp cleaning up litter to respect nature and stuff. Nobody but Coach gives a damn about picking up trash, but it does quickly become a contest to find the coolest garbage. Some find used condoms, others find weirdly shaped fruits. You somehow find a Rembrandt. It's an original. The mystery of how the Rembrandt ended up there, will go on to trigger the most epic adventure you all will go on during this summer, but it won't happen on screen, of course. But you still gain +2 creativity just by looking at it, so magnificent. Nice. You slip away and link up with Milo. They're reaping a baby koala today and they told you it would be super cute. There you are, Oz. Come on, this adorable little soul won't harvest itself. What? Oh my, teenage Scott Milo? It's me, your biggest and most useful fan. I have all your social media albums. Sure you do, honey. Anyway, this is Koala. Oh. Should I give him a totally different voice now? What kind of voice would fit a lizard's? Haha, I fooled you. It was really me, Counselor Flodge, your disguise instructor this whole time. I know who you are, darling. I just thought you finally seen the light and joined the Milovers. That's because I fooled you with camouflage, and I have to teach you how to do the same. No thank you, my sweet, oblivious lizard person. What kind of monster would I have to be to hide this timeless elegance from the world? Ha! You're talking about physical camouflage, but I want you thinking outside the box. That I hide inside while doing camouflage. I'm talking about digital camouflage. Of everyone at camp, you're the one who needs it most. And I am the one to teach it to you. Camouflage myself? Online? Why would I ever want to do that? I have millions of devoted fans. All but my people to fool you with this incredible online camouflage. I'm sorry, but Milo Belladonna was not born to be invisible. I mean, technically I wasn't born at all, but you get the idea. What about incognito booth? Clearing your search history so nobody knows you've been going to www.fetcheswithdicks.com. I'm not leaving you alone until you admire there are at least some situations where disguising yourself online is a good idea. Ooh boy, looks like you're gonna have to step in there if you want to kill that koala before sundown. What's the kind of e-disguise Milo might be down for? Temporarily renaming your account Chris Hemsworth's Official to double your follower count overnight? Facetune, it's like disguising yourself as a hotter version of yourself. I think he will be offended by that, really. Though he could be offended by either of those. Ooh, man. I'm not sure. 50-50. Let's go for the top. Oh. What's that? You want me to impersonate a celebrity who's likely keeps powerful lawyers on retainer? See, that's what I thought, but at the same time, it's like, if I'm gonna say that he could be hotter, how could he be? Look at him. He's already the hottest he can be. That's an amazing idea. But why don't you try it first? I still have an appointment with this baby koala. You'd be happy to. This was your dumb idea after all. Leave Milo and Flodge and get to work changing your display name on Twitter and Instagram. It turns out that you're really gifted. Gifted Chris Hemsworth impersonator. You share relatable stories about raising 3 kids and being extremely hot. Thank you, Gabe. You're really feeling yourself and suddenly you get a DM from the real Chris Hemsworth. He says you need to talk. Uh-oh. Meet up with him in a local cafe a few hours later. He looks different than he did in Thor Ragnarok. You start to apologize for impersonating. But he stops you with a smile. No, he says. I'm actually really glad you came along. You see, Chris Hemsworth does not exist. He's a fiction created to sell movie tickets and skincare products. Right. It's just us, the Chris Hemsworth impersonators. I'm so happy you decided to join us. Oh, you ask? So is this like a dead pirate Roberts thing? He trains you for a while, then you take over the social media accounts? What? Haha, no, not at all. It's actually really simple. Here, I'll show you. Chris Hemsworth unbuttons his fitted flannel to reveal a chiselet's torso, covered in dozens of tiny screaming faces. You're one of us now, says Chris Hemsworth, his jaw unhinging. Come join the collective. What? Hell no, you're not joining a weird torso monster. Whoa, okay, rude, says Chris Hemsworth, rearranging his jaw. I thought you were cool. Oh well, guess I just have to tell everyone you're wrongfully impersonating me. Oh no, the real Chris Hemsworth rips you a new one online. Everyone, especially Milo, thinks you're a huge poser. I was gonna say imposter, because, well, Among Us and all. You lose -2 fun and -1 boldness. Damn it! Damn it! Oh, this is not good, is it?
Whoa!
I feel like I'm doing
I am
terrible.
safe.
Alright. You wander over to the campfire, hoping to peer pressure someone into making you a s'more. When you find Milo, Ravi, and Hex, they're all gathered around with notebooks.
What up? What up?
Hey, Oz, check it out! We're doing poetry. It's like normal sentences, but deep. Exactly, Hex. As a reaper with the finest taste in the living arts, of course I'm a poetry stan. In my infinite compassion, I thought that poetry could be a nice exercise for Ravi to connect with her feelings and embrace the now with a little more joy. As opposed to her usual blind rage.
Come on, Ravi.
Come on, Ravi. Poetry's tight. I mean, usually I express myself through the flavor of Pringles I'm eating, but Milo's still me. I can also express those feelings with words. That's wonderful, Hex. You see, Ravi dear, there's poems for everyone, like epics are poems too. An epic sounds really up your alley, doesn't it?
What?
I just don't really get it. I mean, my grandmother used to read me the Mahabharata when I was a kid. That one was cool and it might count as an epic, I guess. I'm trying to put my feelings into this poem, but the only feeling I have is a deep desire to win. You have a desire to win? What do you want to win? The battle against your own vulnerability? The battle against your own vulnerability?
Get good.
No, you doof. I want to win the poetry, obviously. But Ravi, this is not a competition. Poetry is the opposite of competitive. You're insulting Sylvia Plath by implying otherwise. As usual, Milo's just lying to my face so they can get an advantage in this poetry battle. Nice try, Milo. That trick won't work on me. Besides, I've told you this over and over. Everything is a competition. Everything? What about, I don't know, sleeping? Yes, it is. It's a competition for those who can get the most of it. Or you can do a challenge run to see who can survive on the least sleep possible. Oh, well, what about yoga? A competition for who is the most bendy and sweaty? Duh! I like a Ravi. Wait, you guys listen to this poem I just wrote? Bagels, they used to be everywhere, but now they're inside me. It's a metaphor for consumerism. Right. Milo's getting frustrated with Ravi's lack of vulnerability, and Ravi's about to physically fight Milo. Intervene before someone's feelings get hurt. Ever heard of slam poetry? It's poetry you can turn into a blunt weapon to beat your opponents with. Whoever can club an enemy to death with their poem is the winner. Ravi, you haven't even been writing poems, they're just walkthrough guides. If anyone here is a winner, it isn't you. Ouch. Yeah, all my poems are walkthroughs, so what? Walkthroughs are pretty much the only thing I know how to write. What was I supposed to be doing? Maybe Let's Plays. Wink wink. Good observation, Oz. Maybe that's the issue. Or Ravi, poems aren't supposed to be detailed guides to dungeons. They're supposed to be an expression of your innermost desires, and the things you struggle most with. So, dungeons. No, conceptual things. For example, my latest poems are about the devastating obligation of constantly feeding a hungry audience, and the mild guilt I feel when I hate to reap someone who's hot. Well, my innermost desire is to beat the sacred temple of the woods, and I struggle, conceptually, with the magnet puzzle and beating the big spider boss. Those aren't innermost desires. There's a literal video game objectives. Get some depth, you one-dimensional idiot. These walkthroughs are poetry and that's final. Oh, fine. If you want it to be poetry, you just have to milk and honey this thing. Put a bunch of unnecessary line breaks and punctuation in there, and we'll call it a day. Fine, maybe I will.
Snacks
Fuck,
there?
I love milk and honey. It's all-time favorite Pringles flavor. Ew. After a few minutes of inserting random punctuation throughout the walkthroughs, Ravi lets Milo take a look at our poems. My god, Ravi, these poems are genius. They're exactly the sort of fake deep that'll resonate with my 14 to 17-year-old emotionally compromised demographic. Honestly, I struggle to appeal to this demographic at times. It's hard for me to relate to their emotional desperation. And now I have a whole book of poems they're going to love. I suppose I should thank you, Ravi. You're welcome, I guess. And I should thank you too, Oz. I don't know why, but somehow I feel like you're responsible for how this all played out. That's because I am. Milo seemed pleased, or it could just be the fire light hitting their contours perfectly. Either way, you're happy. Bring out your flasks. I'll use, no, I'll take a gamble. We can arrive, so it's time to visit Juan, the small magical Latino cat. Look who is here! Welcome to my bar! Really, I don't know who's in their right mind would take such a risk. I guess you have more thirst than common sense. Anyway, check this drink out. Sex on the beach. What do you say? Will you take the drink of the day? Yeah, I'll take the drink of the day. Yeah, I'll take it. Yeah, no, totally. I was testing your common sense. And you passed. Your prize is the drink you chose. Again, as always. Sex on the beach. I brought this drink to the next level, as you can see. Give it a try. I'm sure it'll be a fun ride.
Let's do this.
Ooh, I got a lot of fun. This is the part where I leave before you puke all over me. Again, a lot of puking involved. We're nearly there.
All right.
Alright, let's go to the woods. While hiking through the woods, you're approached by an NPC who has a quest for you. You can tell she's an NPC because she only says the same 4 things over and over and keeps doing the same idle animation. The NPC's quest is to deliver a very important scroll to her father. She makes it extremely clear that no one else is allowed to read it, or terrible things will happen. You read it, of course. It turns out it's her father's secret recipe to the perfect peach cobbler. Looks like her dad is never going to make that famed dessert in time for the NPC. Family potluck, because you eat the recipe scroll and gain +2 smarts. Alright. Later, you're super excited. You found a package of weird cookies by your tent and you're about to dig in. Frick yeah, cookies! Well, well, if it isn't Oz. Put down those dog treats, darling. I need your assistance with a job. Help me out and I promise I'll make it worth your while. I don't think I've actually heard Milo's voice. Like his actual voice. Milo just saved you from eating literal dog foods, so you figure you owe them one. And besides, he'll do anything for this sexy reaper. You agree to help with the gig. Milo leads you to a corpse with a soul floating over it. Well, I guess souls are just like glowing balls that float, and people can just see them. Good to know. Ah, aren't you an adorable little soul? Hello, hello, dear. My name is Milo. I'm Death, obviously. The soul responds to, hell and well met. I am the master of peasant torture for my divine sovereign, the Merking. If memory serves, the Merking chopped off my head. Yup, you're super dead. I'm here to take you to the afterlife. Aren't you a lucky soul? You could have ended up with one of those less fashionable reapers. I suppose. I just never thought that my life would be cut short so soon. And the circumstances of my death so tragic, so murderous, so headless. I shall tell you both the tale. One night, the Merking suffered a strange violent attack on his life. He thought the attack was a coup, orchestrated by his small council. Huh? A coup? The Merking? This is all sounding strangely familiar. Keep going, darling. I'm officially curious. And thus the Merking killed us all in blind rage, but I saw the attack with my own eyes. 'Twas no coup. Rather, it was an attack committed by a strange hot ghost and some kind of hairy dogman. Okay. The ghost and the dog snuck into the Merking's chamber and glued a single golden coin to his floor. The Merking bent down to pick up the coin, but he couldn't grasp it. He looked quite the dunce, I assure you, and while he was struggling to pick up the coin, the ghost dropped an anvil on his head. The nerve. Ha ha ha! Whoa, yeah! What a tragic, horrible, violent prank! I mean, attack? What mischievous friends! But despite the tragedy of my death, I see now what a precious gift life has been. I only wish that I had lived it more fully, more boisterously. So true. Babe, I love your attitude. It's so rare to meet a soul that appreciates life. After all, life is like a river, and we're all just paper lanterns floating along it. Truly, look, I've even made a bucket list containing the 246 things I wanted to do before I died. What a tragedy that I did not complete even a single item. Oh darling, really? Not even a single item? I really shouldn't do this, but I'm such a natural empath and I can't resist. I'm going to bend the rules, just this once, before I take you to the afterlife. You can pick one item off your list and Oz and I will help you complete it. Hey, thank you, gorgeous and elegant angel of death, but oh, which shall I choose? Which? Take a look at the bucket list and you see it, the perfect bucket list item to finish off this reaping gig. And the impress Milo while you're at it, suggest it, baby. You've got to go meta here, choose bucket list item 122, cross something off my bucket list. There's only one thing on the list worth doing, pick bucket list item 46, become immortal. Ouch. Will that go against Milo though? I'm just gonna do it. Not so smart. I knew it! I just knew it. Why did I pick that? I'm such an idiot. Ha! Genius, what a loophole! Alright, Reaper, you said I could fulfill one item. Make me immortal. Whoa, you're so quick to take advantage of my kindness. I'm shook. Obviously, and I'm certain you already know this, it goes against the policies of life to make someone immortal, unless they belong to one of the groups granted eternal life. So let me just verify, are you a vampire, a phoenix? A great ancient god of terrifying primordial power? No I'm not. Well then dear, I'm afraid that you don't qualify for immortality, and I'm not particularly inclined to make an exception for the likes of you. Oh come on, you Reaper, this is bullshit, and I said I could choose one thing off the list? I begged fair and square, I demand you make me immortal. Get yourself together, at this point you're just coming off as desperate, and it's a bad look. I am desperate, this is my life. Look at the list, I never even got a chance to eat ass. You don't need to be immortal to eat ass, you absolute buffoon. Huh. Listen, if you're so desperate, then technically I can give you 10 more years of life. I just need to take those years from someone else. Since Oz encouraged you to pathetically beg for immortality, I think I'll take those years from him. Damn it! Milo snaps her fingers and then takes off your life expectancy. Feels like getting hit by a train. Yay! The soul's overjoyed. 10 years of eating ass. Choke on it, you big and shrew. And Oz, don't even think about engaging with my content. I'm leaving. Ouch. You've left alone, heartbroken, you've lost 10 years, and 3 charm. This one went really bad for you, yikes. I'm not gonna get him, aren't I? Although I don't know how this game works. Can I up my charm with any of these? Woods is smart. Lake is fun, right? Charm. I think Camp Dome might do it. Another day at Camp Dome, another day trying to survive a deadly battle royale game. You managed to murder 10 people in 20 minutes, what a feat. The audience roars, this will certainly give you a lot of boldness. Oh no, that's not what I need. But wait, the camp shouldn't make you gain boldness, but charm! Even if that doesn't make sense, you want charm. You would think quickly and make a fancy hat out of the Guts corpse. The audience is wowed and grants you +2 charm. Thank you. That evening, Milo invites you to stargazing together. How romantic. Ah, Oz, I'm so glad you're here with me. It's nice to take a step away from all the chaos of camp and work. And just spend time with a person I care truly and deeply about, with nothing separating or distracting me from... Oh, sorry, that's my notifications bell. I'll just check that real quick. Okay, we're good. Now what was I saying? Oh, oops, that's my DMs. So sorry, darling. I'll answer quickly and then... Oh, would you look at that? My Instagram followers have made me a little tribute video. How sweet. Oh, and look here. My hashtag is overflowing with fan art. I should reply to all these lovely messages. I'm sorry, darling. I know you must feel a bit sidelined, and I do genuinely want to spend time with you. but I have a responsibility to my fans. They look up to me, and I want to be there for them too. You understand, right? Yeah, you understand. You understand that it's gonna be a perpetual pain in the ass sharing Milo with all those adoring fans. Unless you become Milo's biggest fan, then they have no choice but to pay more attention to you. Think, how can you quickly become Milo's #1 fan? True fans measured by the sheer amount of useless knowledge they have, such as the sandwich Milo would be if they were a sandwich. All fans want to become the person they admire, but only a true fan can really pull it off. No, the top one, I think. No? You tell Milo that your biggest fan actually based on the amount of trivial useless knowledge you've collected about them via obsessive researching and general stalking. But that's what he likes. He likes unnecessary knowledge. For instance, you know that if Milo were a sandwich, they'd be a hot dog. What? Are you insane? A hot dog isn't even a sandwich. No way. Milo has no idea what they're talking about. A hot dog is kept between 2 oblong pieces of bread, which is all of the qualifications for a sandwich. And Milo is a snack. Duh. Fine. If you think you're so smart, why don't you put your money where your mouth is? By participating in my new streaming contest show, What If Milo? Oh, this will be so much fun. Suddenly Milo puts their phone in your face and you're staring at a streaming interface with 120,000 viewers while an animated What If Milo graphic hangs over your head. You're facing off 3 of Milo's most feared and respected fans, a teenager with Milo's face tattooed over his face, a middle-aged woman who named all 4 of her children Milo, and a crazed genetics who has half-sentient clone of Milo drooling in their basement for research. This is going to be a fight to the death. Now, first question. If Milo Belladonna were a camper of Camp Spooky, which camper would they be? One easy one. You quickly scribble your answer in your card, hold it up. I see that Matt from Milo has answered Milo Belladonna. And so has Mama for Milos and Dr. Franken Milo. Great job, everybody. You're all correct. Oh, except for us, who put Damien LeVay. Really? Oh, that's wrong. You've been disqualified, darling. Please turn in your answer card and exit quietly in a cloud of shame. Damn, you knew Damien LeVay wasn't the right answer, you should have gone with your first instinct. There goes my charm. I feel like I'm not gonna get with him, but I don't know if that's how the game works. I'm afraid it does.
I can do this.
I still have a lot of fun though, and I have some boldness, smart, and creativity. I need to try it. Coming, Milo? Yes.
Sure thing.
You finally gathered the courage and asked your beloved to watch the meteor shower with you. The 2 of us. A summer fling. What a cute idea you had there. You're so adorable. And so funny. What an adorable joke you just told. Damn it. You and I dating? Ha! What a hilarious little prank, you jokester. And there we go. You got rejected by your summer crush and everyone knows it. No! The rumor spreads. Future generations of campers tell the story of how you need to be careful and not to be too hot. Because if you become too hot, the ghost of Oz will haunt you and ask you out on a date. And the sight of him will be so pathetic that it'll be kinda spooky. Oh well. Got a lot of other new stuff. No ending though. You know what? I'm gonna speedrun through this, and I want to see the other ending. Let's try it. If I can get it, because that all depends on if I can get the same guy, if I can get Milo again. Before we knew it, these weeks were gone. Felt like a hot minute and felt like an entire lifetime. That night, as we saw summer coming to an end, we all wondered what could come next for us. It felt like the end of something big. Little did we know we still had many wonders, which adventures in store for us. Monster Prom 3, maybe? Now more than I can see it. Oh, I've unlocked the flask genie. Okay. Poison. Stat smoothie. Yes, peacocks, of course. Majestic peacock. It's one of my favorite animals as well. I love their color palette, their regality, and their name includes one of my favorite things to put in my mouth. Peas, of course. They're a delicious and healthy snack, don't you agree, Oz? What? What do you think I was going to say? I don't know.
Okay, but I get tipsy very
Holy
fast.
crap, I got the stab boots on everything. That's insane. I can't lose now, I don't think. Wow, okay. I got 24 charm this round. I did everything perfectly. I got lucky with the items and everything. This can't go wrong. I have literally 24 charm, 18 fun, 13 creativity, 17 boldness, and even 12 smarts. The last day of summer is here. Alright. Who are we gonna pick? Well, obviously we're gonna pick Milo, because that's what we're here for. Yes, sir.
Thing.
Sure thing, Oz. You got this. Alright. Let me test something first. Pose for a selfie with me. Oh yes, your perfect facial features and your beautiful smile complement all of my best angles. We are a match made in selfie heaven, darling. Yes, let's have a summer romance. Aww. The last day of camp was dreamy. Milo took you to a natural hot spring they found hidden deep in the woods. You two relaxed, listened to music, and fed each other some delicious berries you foraged on your way to the spring. Even in the middle of nowhere, Milo manages to make everything decadent. You love it. Was that it? Was that really all the picture? Wait, that wasn't even a secret ending. I got an ending and I did it, but it wasn't considered a secret one. I wonder then how you get the secret ending with Milo, if there even is a secret ending. Because I can't get any of my stats higher than this. I did get one with Ravi, but I don't know why. Alright then, well, it is how it is. That was another episode. I hope you guys enjoyed this one. If you did, make sure to leave that like. If you want to see more, let me know. If there's a specific character you want to see, let me know as well. If you know how to get the secret endings, I would love to hear that as well. But yeah, for now, this might be the last episode if this video isn't that well received. We'll see, though. But anyway, this was you, Phoenix. I hope you enjoyed. Subscribe now for more to come. Until then, be brave, be kind, and stay awesome.